Hi, I'm Sarah Marshall, founder of Profound Hope Industries. You're probably watching this because your organization is thinking about applying for a significant new funding source. Did you know that there are a number of things you need to have in place beyond just finding an application, writing a narrative, and submitting it? These four elements will set your organization apart. Let's talk about them today. Profound Hope Industries uses a framework called TIME to help you remember each of these elements. The T in TIME stands for think forward. Your organization needs a strategic plan. It needs to have a clear sense of where it's going as an organization, what it thinks the next 3 to 5 years might look like. The funding you're applying for and that specific program needs a strategy as well, a strategy within a strategy. Almost a business case for this particular program and project. The two need to be cohesive. Your organizational strategy should align with your project strategy. Funders see a number of applications, and they can tell when you have a clear plan for using this funding with goals and metrics that demonstrate your thought process and how this will support your organization's longevity and mission over the long term. The second element in the TIME framework is I, implement early. This particular pillar is about showing proof of concept. It's about showing the funder you have some experience with the problem you're proposing to solve in the application. If you're a very early stage organization, this could really be a pilot program, something to demonstrate that you believe this will work with the organization's funding to help you scale. It could be demonstrated experience, either through your organization's other work or through leadership. But you want to show you're qualified to do what you're stating you'll do in this application. Think about the hiring process. When you look at resumes of potential employees, all things being equal, your organization generally would prefer to hire the individual with demonstrated experience in the work. It's the same concept for funders. The third element, M, in the TIME framework, stands for messaging and metrics. Messaging and metrics really are your governance structure, your data management, your systems tracking, and your processes. If you have good measurements of previous applications, you can demonstrate that you're a trustworthy candidate for this particular grant application. As I just referenced proof of concept, those metrics can help you provide experience, showing that you have a track record of doing strong work. And those metrics can also be turned into stories that become part of your messaging. When you have strong, clear messaging, you can attract other people that are aligned with and drawn to your vision, helping create a cycle of continually raising funds through being able to highlight your work and experience. And the final element in the TIME framework, E, stands for employee engagement. This one is often overlooked because many organizations, particularly nonprofits and organizations focused on social good, feel like there's a lot on their plate. But employee engagement and organizational culture is the number one thing that can set your organization apart. When you have a strong culture, when people are engaged with the mission, when they're working together, when they show up and are communicating with their coworkers and their peers well, it's evident in the results. Employees that are engaged with work outperform their peers, and they just simply provide better results that feed into your metrics, that feed into your strategy, that help your organization accomplish more. Organizational culture starts with the leader of the organization. It starts with intentional development of yourself as a person, developing self-awareness to understand where the organization's challenges are, and recognizing some of the barriers that might be in place for your employees in developing the type of organization that they feel proud to work for. So to recap, these four elements will help you build a strong organization that can demonstrate to funders that you have the capacity to do what you are saying you will do in the application, greatly increasing your chances of getting funding. Let's repeat for memory, T stands for think forward, I stands for implement early, M stands for messaging and metrics, and E stands for employee engagement. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and follow us for more helpful information to help you win funding to carry out your mission.